Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Matt and Sarah podcast. I'm Matt.
And I'm Sarah. Hi, everyone. We are so happy you are here with us today.
Yes, if you are listening for the first time, welcome. And if you are coming back, thank you so much. We love having you here.
This podcast is made for people who are learning English. We speak slowly, we use simple words, and we talk about things from real life.
That's right. We want you to feel comfortable. You don't need to understand every single word. Just listen, relax, and enjoy.
Exactly. And today, I love our topic today, Matt.
Me too. So today, we are going to talk about the supermarket.
Yes, the supermarket. This is a place we all go, right? We all need to buy food. We all need to buy things for our home.
And it's a great place to practice English, because in a supermarket, you hear a lot of English words every day.
So today, we are going to learn vocabulary, phrases, and expressions that you can use in a real supermarket. Are you ready?
Let's go!
Okay, Matt, let's start with some basic vocabulary. When we talk about a supermarket, the first word is supermarket.
Supermarket. Say it with me. Supermarket. A supermarket is a big store where you can buy food, drinks, and many other things.
In some countries, people also say grocery store. Both words mean the same thing, a place to buy food and other items for your home.
Grocery store. Grocery. That's an interesting word. Groceries. That means the things you buy at the supermarket. Food, drinks, cleaning products, things like that.
Right. So you can say, I need to buy groceries. That means you need to go to the supermarket to buy things.
And you can also say, I'm going grocery shopping. Shopping, that means the activity of buying things.
I love grocery shopping, actually. Do you, Matt?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. If I'm hungry, I don't like it. I buy too many things.
That's so true. Never go to the supermarket when you are hungry. You will buy everything.
Okay, so let's talk about the parts of the supermarket. When you walk into a supermarket, what do you see?
The first thing you usually see is the entrance. The entrance is the door where you go in. Some supermarkets have automatic doors, doors that open by themselves when you walk near them.
Automatic doors, yes. And near the entrance, you usually find the carts, or in British English, they call them trolleys.
A cart, or a trolley, is the big basket on wheels that you push around the supermarket to put your things in.
You take a cart, you push it through the store, and you put all your groceries inside. Then you go to pay.
And if you don't need many things, you can use a basket. A basket is smaller. You carry it with your arm, like this.
Right. A basket is good when you only need 2 or 3 things. A cart is better when you have a big shopping list.
A shopping list. That's another important word. A shopping list is a list of everything you need to buy.
I always make a shopping list. Do you, Sarah?
I try to, but sometimes I forget, and then I forget to buy something important, like milk. I always forget the milk.
The milk. That's very relatable. Okay, so a shopping list is very helpful.
Now, let's talk about the different sections inside the supermarket. Supermarkets are usually divided into sections, different areas for different types of products.
The first section, and one of the most important, is the produce section. Produce. Produce means fresh fruits and vegetables.
So the produce section is where you find apples, bananas, oranges, tomatoes, lettuce, carrots, all the fresh foods.
Fresh means it is not in a can and not frozen. It is natural. You can eat it right now or in a few days.
I love the produce section. Everything looks so colorful. Red apples, green lettuce, yellow bananas, orange carrots.
It's beautiful, and it's important to eat lots of fruits and vegetables. They're good for your health.
Next, we have the meat section. This is where you can buy beef, chicken, pork, fish, and other types of meat.
Beef is from a cow. Chicken is, well, chicken. Pork is from a pig, and fish, that's the food from the ocean or rivers.
In many supermarkets, there's a person behind the counter who helps you in the meat section. You can ask them for what you need.
For example, you might say, "Can I have 2 chicken breasts, please?" And they will prepare it for you.
Then we have the dairy section. Dairy, that's milk, cheese, butter, yogurt, and eggs.
Wait, are eggs dairy? In supermarkets, eggs are usually in the dairy section, but technically, eggs are not dairy. Interesting, right?
Yes, it's a little confusing, but in the supermarket, you will usually find eggs near the milk and cheese.
So the dairy section, milk, cheese, butter, yogurt, eggs. Easy.
Then we have the bakery section. The bakery is where you find bread, rolls, croissants, cakes, and other baked goods.
I love the bakery section. It always smells so good.
It really does. Fresh bread, there's nothing better. And then we have the frozen food section.
Frozen food is food that is kept very cold, below 0 degrees. Things like frozen pizza, frozen vegetables, ice cream.
Frozen food is convenient. That means it's easy and fast to use. You can keep it in your freezer at home for a long time.
And then there's the canned goods section. Canned goods are foods in metal cans, like canned tomatoes, canned beans, canned soup.
Canned food is also convenient because it lasts a very long time. You can keep it in your pantry. That's the cupboard where you store dry food, for months or even years.
And of course, there's the snacks section. Chips, crackers, cookies, chocolate.
My favorite section.
I knew it. And also the beverages section. Beverages means drinks. Water, juice, soda, coffee, tea.
Beverages. That's a more formal word for drinks. You might see the word beverages on a sign in the supermarket.
Okay, now let's practice some useful phrases, things you can say in a supermarket.
Yes, this is very practical. Let's imagine you are in the supermarket right now.
The first situation, you need help finding something. You don't know where it is. What do you say?
You can ask an employee for help. An employee is a person who works in the store. You can say, "Excuse me, where can I find the bread?"
Excuse me. That's a polite way to get someone's attention. It means, "I'm sorry to interrupt, but I need help."
And you can use that with any product. "Excuse me, where can I find the milk?" "Excuse me, where is the juice?" Easy.
The employee might answer, "It's in aisle 5. An aisle, A-I-S-L-E, is the long path between the shelves in a supermarket.
Shelves are the flat boards on the wall or in the middle of the store where products are placed. Think of it like a big bookshelf, but for food.
So the employee says, "The bread is in aisle 3 on the left." On the left means to your left side.
Or they might say, on the right, your right side, or at the end of the aisle. That means at the far end.
Another useful phrase, when you're at the checkout. The checkout is where you pay for your things.
The cashier, that's the person who works at the checkout, might say to you, "Did you find everything okay?"
That's a very common question. It means, "Were you able to find everything you needed?" And you can answer, "Yes, thank you." Or, "Actually, I couldn't find the olive oil."
And then the cashier might help you find it or ask someone else to help.
Another phrase the cashier might say, "Would you like a bag?" This means, "Do you want a shopping bag for your groceries?"
You can answer, "Yes, please," or "No, thank you, I have my own bag." Many people now bring reusable bags to the supermarket.
Reusable means you can use it again and again. It's better for the environment.
The cashier might also say, "That will be $25. That's the total, the full price of everything you bought."
And you can pay with cash, that means bills and coins, or you can pay with a credit card or debit card.
The cashier might ask, "Cash or card?" And you answer, "Card, please," or "Cash, please."
Simple. You can do this.
Sarah, let's talk about reading labels. When you pick up a product at the supermarket, there is always a label on it.
A label is the paper or sticker on the product that gives you information. It tells you the name of the product, the price, the ingredients, and more.
Ingredients, those are the things that are inside the food. For example, a loaf of bread might have flour, water, yeast, and salt as its ingredients.
Flour is the white powder used to make bread and cakes. Yeast is what makes the bread rise. It makes it light and fluffy.
On the label, you can also find the expiration date. Expiration date. Or some labels say best before or use by.
The expiration date tells you when the product is no longer good to eat. For example, best before March 2026. After that date, the product might not taste good or it could be unsafe.
This is very important. Always check the expiration date, especially for dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese.
And also for meat and fish. Fresh meat has a short expiration date, usually just a few days.
Another thing you might see on the label, the price. The price tells you how much something costs. And sometimes there's a sale.
A sale! Oh, I love a sale. A sale means the product is cheaper than usual. There's a discount.
Discount means you pay less. For example, this yogurt is on sale. It was $2, but now it's $1.50. $1.50, that's $1.50.
You might see signs like, buy one, get one free. That means if you buy one product, you get another one for no extra cost.
Buy one, get one free, sometimes written as BOGO, BOGO. That's a great deal.
A deal means a good price, something that saves you money. That's a good deal. That's a common expression.
You might also see 2 for $5. That means if you buy 2 of something, the total price is $5.
Sarah, let's talk about self-checkout. This is becoming very common in supermarkets.
Yes, self-checkout is when you scan and pay for your items yourself without a cashier. There's a machine and you use it to check out.
Scan means to pass the product over a scanner, a machine that reads the barcode. The barcode is the black and white lines on the package.
The machine reads the barcode and automatically shows the price. You do this for all your products. Then you pay the machine with cash or card.
At the self-checkout, the machine often talks to you. It says things like, please place your item in the bagging area.
The bagging area is the place where you put your items after you scan them. It's like a small shelf next to the machine.
Sometimes the machine makes an error, a mistake, and it says, unexpected item in bagging area. That's a very famous phrase.
Yes, everyone knows that phrase. It's a little frustrating sometimes, but usually an employee comes to help you quickly.
If there's a problem at self-checkout, you can press the Help button and wait for an employee. They will come and fix the problem.
Self-checkout is faster if you have a few items, but if you have a lot of groceries, it's usually better to go to a regular checkout line.
A line or a queue is when people wait their turn. If there are many people, you have to wait in line.
To queue, or to stand in line, means to wait behind other people for your turn.
And sometimes you might need to choose which line is faster. Look at how many people are in each line and how many items they have.
Matt, let's talk about something fun, the small talk you can have in a supermarket.
Oh, yes. Small talk means casual, friendly conversation. Not serious, just friendly.
For example, if you are standing in line and you see someone with a lot of the same product, you might say, "Oh, I love that brand too."
Brand means the company that makes the product. For example, Coca-Cola is a brand of soda.
Or maybe someone sees you putting something in your cart and they say, "Is that good? I've never tried it." And you can say, "Yes, it's delicious. I buy it every week."
Delicious means very, very tasty. Very good to eat. This cake is delicious.
Or you might say, "It's okay." That means it's not amazing, but it's fine. Or it's not bad, which actually means it's pretty good.
English is funny like that. Not bad means good, and could be better means it's actually not very good.
Context is important, but don't worry. The more you listen and practice, the more natural these expressions will feel.
Exactly. Let's also talk about asking for recommendations. If you're not sure what to buy, you can ask someone who works at the store.
For example, in the bakery section, you can ask, "Which bread do you recommend?" Recommend means to suggest something good.
The employee might say, I recommend this sourdough bread. It's very popular. Popular means many people like it and buy it.
Or in the cheese section, can you recommend a good cheese for pasta? And they can help you choose.
Sarah, can we practice a little grammar? I think this fits very well with our supermarket topic.
Of course. Let's do it. What do you want to practice?
Let's practice how much and how many? These are two very important questions when you are shopping.
Oh, yes, great idea. Okay, so how much is used for things you cannot count, like water, milk, sugar, flour?
For example, how much milk do we need? Or how much sugar is in this cake?
And how many is used for things you can count, like apples, eggs, bottles, cans?
For example, how many apples do you want? Or how many bottles of water should we buy?
Let's practice together. I'll ask and you answer. Ready? How much bread do we have at home?
Not much. We need to buy some. How many eggs do you want?
I want 12 eggs, please. A dozen.
A dozen. That's another useful word. A dozen means 12. A dozen eggs, 12 eggs.
You might see a dozen on a sign in the supermarket. Eggs, $1 per dozen.
Okay, one more grammar point. Using some and any. These are very common in English.
Some is used in positive sentences. I need some butter. I have some cheese at home.
Any is used in questions and negative sentences. Do you have any eggs? I don't have any milk.
So, I need some apples. Positive. Do we have any apples? Question. We don't have any apples. Negative.
Simple and very useful. These words come up all the time when you're talking about shopping.
Now let's do something fun. Let's act out a short conversation at a supermarket. I'll be the cashier and you be the customer.
Great, I'm ready. Let's go.
Hello, did you find everything okay today?
Yes, thank you. Well, almost. I couldn't find the olive oil.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. The olive oil is in aisle 7 with the cooking oils and sauces.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'll get it next time.
No problem. Do you have a loyalty card?
A loyalty card?
Yes, a loyalty card is a card that gives you points or discounts when you shop here. You can save money.
Oh, I didn't know that. No, I don't have one. How do I get one?
You can sign up at the customer service desk, right over there. It's free.
Great, thank you. I'll do that now.
Wonderful. Your total today is $31.50. Cash or card?
Card, please.
Perfect. Just tap your card here. Great. And here is your receipt.
A receipt? Yes, a receipt is the paper that shows everything you bought and how much you paid. Very important to keep.
Exactly. And if you need to return something, you will need your receipt.
Return means to bring a product back to the store and get your money back. For example, if you bought something and it was bad quality.
Right. You can say, I'd like to return this, or I'd like to exchange this. Exchange means you want a different product instead of your money back.
Okay, we're getting close to the end of today's episode. Let's do a quick review. A review means we go over the important things again.
Yes, so today we learned lots of vocabulary about the supermarket. Let's go through some of them.
First, the types of places: supermarket, grocery store.
Then the equipment: shopping cart, basket, shopping bag, reusable bag.
The sections of the supermarket: produce, meat, dairy, bakery, frozen food, canned goods, snacks, beverages.
Key vocabulary: aisle, shelf, label, expiration date, ingredients, price, discount, sale, deal, brand.
Useful phrases: excuse me, where can I find? It's in aisle. That will be dollars, cash or card.
And don't forget, how much for things you cannot count, how many for things you can count.
Some in positive sentences, any in negative and questions.
Wow, that's a lot. But you've been listening this whole time, so I think it's all going in.
That's right. Listening is one of the best ways to learn. Even if you don't understand every word, your brain is working.
And the more you listen, the more natural English will feel. That's the power of comprehensible input.
Comprehensible input. That means English that you can mostly understand. Not too easy, not too hard. Just right. Sarah, I want to mention one more thing that is very common in supermarkets today: organic food.
Oh, yes, organic. Organic food is food that is grown without artificial chemicals or pesticides. It's more natural.
Pesticides are chemicals used to kill insects or diseases on plants. Organic farmers don't use them.
Organic food is usually more expensive than regular food, but many people prefer it because they think it's healthier.
You'll often see the word organic on the label, or you might see a special organic certification symbol.
There are also other labels to know. Gluten-free means the product does not contain gluten, a protein found in wheat. Some people cannot eat gluten for health reasons.
Gluten-free products are important for people with celiac disease, a condition where gluten causes stomach problems.
Vegan is another label. Vegan means the product has no animal ingredients at all. No meat, no dairy, no eggs, no honey.
And vegetarian means no meat, but it can still have eggs and dairy. Vegetarian is less strict than vegan.
You might also see low fat. That means the product has less fat than usual, or low sugar, less sugar than usual.
And no added sugar. That means the company didn't add any extra sugar, but the food might still have natural sugar, like in fruit.
These labels can be a little confusing at first, but once you learn what they mean, it's very helpful when you're choosing what to buy.
Exactly. And reading labels is really good English practice. All those words, they're teaching you English while you shop.
Let's also talk about something we all do in the supermarket, comparing products and prices.
Comparing means looking at two or more things and deciding which one is better or cheaper.
For example, you might look at 2 bottles of olive oil. One is $5, the other is $3, but they are different brands.
You look at the ingredients, the size, the brand, and you decide which one to buy.
The size of the product is very important. Sometimes a bigger bottle is actually a better deal than a smaller one.
Right. You can compare the price per unit. That means the price for each gram or each liter or each item.
Many supermarkets actually show the unit price on the price tag on the shelf. It might say something like 30 cents per 100 grams.
That's really helpful. So even if one product looks cheaper because the total price is lower, the unit price tells you if you're really getting a good deal.
Smart shopping. You can save a lot of money if you pay attention to these things.
Some useful comparing phrases: this one is cheaper, that one is bigger, this is better quality, which one do you recommend?
And in English, when we compare two things, we use the ER ending or the word more. Cheap, cheaper. Big, bigger. Expensive, more expensive.
For example, the store brand is cheaper than the name brand. The name brand is the famous company. The store brand is made by the supermarket itself, usually less expensive.
Store brands are also called generic brands. Generic means it's not a famous brand, and often they taste just as good.
That's a money-saving tip right there. Try the store brand. It's often the same quality for a lower price.
Before we go, Matt, what's your #1 tip for English learners who go to the supermarket?
Ooh, good question. I think my #1 tip is read the labels. When you're in the supermarket, pick up products and read what's on the label. You'll see lots of English words, ingredients, instructions, descriptions. It's like free English practice.
I love that tip. Mine is don't be afraid to ask for help. If you need to find something, ask an employee. Use the phrase, "Excuse me, where can I find?" It's simple, it's polite, and it works every time.
Perfect. 2 great tips. Okay, that's all for today's episode of the Matt and Sarah podcast.
Thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate you being here.
If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend who is also learning English. That's the best way to help us grow.
And listen again. The more you listen to this episode, the more vocabulary you will remember.
Next time, we'll be talking about another everyday topic that's full of great English vocabulary. You don't want to miss it.
Until then, keep listening, keep practicing, and keep smiling.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.